Hello everybody, welcome to another Trusteft Retro Weekend video. It's not a weekend, but it is a retro weekend video. So yeah, deal with it. And alright, it's been a while, I know. Alright, let's start. This game is Fighter Bomber, released by Activision, made by Vector Graphics. It is a flight simulator, a combat flight simulator, released in 1989 for the Atari ST, Amiga, and something else I don't remember. Perhaps PC? Anyway, this is the box. There's nothing really special on the sides or anything. In the front you can see this plane. I think it is a Tornado IDS. Pretty sure. As you can see here, there's this kind of, yeah, it is a sticker. Atari ST, minimum 512K RAM required, so have that in mind. Although I doubt many people actually had the 256K Atari ST, which was released like, what, for 1 month or something? Anyway, at the back of the box we see more info on the game and a couple of screenshots. This is from the selection of planes part. And the red reticle here is not part of the game. This is an artistic thingy. This is part of the game, and from what I can see, this is a refueling plane. And yes, you can refuel during the game with other planes. Fantastic. And this is you from the cockpit view fighting I'm not sure what this is. I think it's a... Anyway, let's not say anything that I'll live to regret it. Alright, let's see what it says back here. Prepare for the most exciting flight simulation, oops, you cannot see, there you can, you have ever experienced, and enter the world of 3D as you have never seen it before. Well, technically it was not exactly accurate, since there were 3D games before this, and there were 3D flight simulators before this. Yeah. In Fighter Bomber, feel the thrill and reality of flying the world's most advanced military hardware and classic jet aircraft of our time. I would say for the most part. There were some noticeable exceptions. You'll be at the controls of devastatingly powerful machines, each responding just like the real thing. Kind of, I guess. I don't know, I've never flown a fighter craft before. I mean a real one. Master up to 7 of the featured aircraft and enter the Strategic Air Command's annual bombing competition, where the action takes place in the skies above South Dakota, North Dakota, Wyoming and Montana. Yeah, that is quite different from, I believe, all, although I'm not sure about Flight Simulator 2, I don't remember. But let's say all for now. Flight simulators of the time, war flight simulators, combat flight simulators. In theory, you are not actually fighting against actual enemies. It is all a simulation within a simulation. However, well, not a simulation, I mean, you are actually flying the planes, although it doesn't really make much sense, because when you shoot at enemy planes, they go down, so yeah. Anyway, however, don't feel like this is limiting the game. It's not a real war, yes, but there are several missions to play with, and it feels like the real thing, really. And also, you get to fly over the United States of America, flying combat missions. How often do you do that in a flight simulator? Not often. Alright, Fighter Bomber creates a whole world within your computer for you to explore. Fly over rivers, highways, mountains, pastures, farms, cities, lakes, an endless list of places to discover. Using the unique Free Spirit control, that is a free camera view, view the world from an infinite number of perspectives and zero in on the action. Fighter Bomber brings you the future of 3D simulation software now. I love this game. I really did. I skipped many classes playing this game, mostly on my own, but also with a friend of mine at the time. We would just stay at my place playing this game one after the other, the missions. Mostly the two first missions, because it sucked. But yeah, it was a fantastic experience of my youth. Fantastic. Oh, apparently this screenshot is from the 664 version, Commodore 64, and this is from a PC VGA version, and this Amiga. They all look the same to me, but yeah. Well, apart from the 664, I think it has less detail and less colors than the others, but yeah. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm sure the game is as good there as in the other ones. Let's see. I'm opening the box. Okay. Oops, not there. Don't do anything stupid. Now inside you have the discs. I don't think originally they came in a protection like this. This is a second-hand game I bought recently. As back in the day I wasn't really lucky enough to own the game. I mean, you know, boxed and all that. Two discs. Let's leave it outside. Quick reference guide. Basically the shortcut keys. Well, not shortcut keys, just the keys. The keyboard commands. In English and Italian. So if you prefer Italian, here it is. Alright, and yeah. And also loading instructions for the Amiga and Atari ST. Alright. And here's the operation guide in English and Italian, or manual as you used to call them, more often than not. Half of it is English and half of it is Italian, as usual, really. Introduction, the Curtis E. LeMay Trophy, getting started, aircraft selection, missions, briefing, mission design, arming, aircraft data, weapon data, and that's it. Then you get some information about the games and general information, acknowledges, and John Lewis and Andy Craven from Vector Graphics made this game. And if by any chance any of you actually watch this, listens to this, thank you very much for making a fantastic game. Crew briefing. This is like an intro story. I'm gonna skip it. The trophy that you get if you win, and it's based on this guy. And some other information, a quick selection of, listing of the planes you can fly. The F-15E Strike Eagle, the F-4E Phantom, the F-111F Aardvark, all those are American. Then we have the British Tornado IDS, the German Tornado IDS, the Swedish AJ-37 Viggen, I'm not sure how to pronounce it, and the Soviet MiG-27 Flogger D. Now, I don't know much or anything really about the competition, the actual competition, but I have a feeling that the Soviets didn't take part in many of them. I could be wrong, but yeah. But at least you have the option to fly Soviet craft if you prefer. And there are actually more aircraft in the game, you just cannot fly with them. Yeah, you can select the enemy aircraft, and here you can see the enemy aircraft you can fight against if you want. Well, not if you want. you can pick the type of aircraft, but if you're going to fight against them or not is up to the game and the mission. So the possible enemy fighters you can pick as opponents are the F-14 Tomcat, the F-16 Falcon, the F-5 Tiger. I wish these planes were also available for you to fight with as pilot, but they are not. There is also the Soviet MiG-29 Fulcrum, very good plane, well, at the time. The S-27 Flanker, again another Soviet. The Mirage 2000, a French one, very good plane. And the MiG-31 Foxhound. Alright, yes, you can keep a log of your pilot, of your missions and all that. Fantastic, I always love this in games. Of course, this is not the first game that did this, the first flight simulator, I mean. I know, for example, that the first F-16 Falcon game, or just Falcon, I don't remember now. Anyway, you know what I mean, had this. And yeah, that's another story. Let's not go into that. And you can then select either mission or free flight. Free flight is definitely advisable if you've never flown a game before, a flight simulator before. And you get even some options as to where to start in that free flight mode. And then there are the missions. The missions are part of a kind of a campaign. Basically, they are all locked apart from the first one. And the next one is only unlocked after you finish the previous one. So if you get stuck in one, well, tough shit. You're not going to continue. And that's why, from memory at least, I don't think I ever reached any of the other ones. I played only the first few. In all these years, yes. To my defense, I was young and stupid. How? Yeah, mission, and yes, here's the area, the general area where the game takes place, between the two Dakotas, Wyoming and Montana. Yeah, you can also create a mission on the same map, of course. You can set waypoints, mission targets, mission parameters. Fantastic. I think I did it once back in the day. And yes, you can save and transfer the missions to anyone else, to a friend of yours or something. Alright, here you can see the different weapon types in the game. I'm just gonna mention them. The cannon, depending on the type of plane. The air-to-air missile, again, depending on if it is a Western plane or a Soviet plane. Then you get a different missile for air-to-air. You have an air-to-surface missile. My favorite, Maverick. And you also get the Bofors RB-75. The anti-radiation missile, the American one, AGM-88A, HARM. This is used for taking out radar sites and anti-aircraft sites. Some sites. The Mk1318 Paveway 2 LGB. This is a laser-guided missile. It is a quite accurate weapon. Dumb weapon, but it's not dumb because it has a laser guidance, but almost dumb. But yeah, it's very good. You have the general purpose bomb, which is what most people think of as simple bombs from planes. No guidance apart from how you drop it and when you drop it. The JP233MWI airfield denial weapon. This creates small... Basically, you drop this over an airfield, well, in this game at least, and there are many small bombs that disperse and explode over the area and damages the airfield a lot. Then we have the ECM pod. I think you get this no matter what, if I remember correctly. With this pod you can release chaff and flares, basically, for countermeasuring the enemy missiles that come after you. So you release chaffs for enemy, what is it called? Radar guided missiles, and you release flares or IR decoys for the enemy missiles that use heat-seeking. And then pray to God that you get away with it. It's not easy, not even in this game. And I'm saying not even in this game because it's a game, it's not real life. 1 second, I need to drink something. Alright. Then we have Durandal. I'm not sure if I'm saying this right. Runway penetration bomb. Basically, this is used against for airfields, airstrips. But this, instead of releasing many small bombs, it creates one huge crater, which takes some time for the enemy to repair it. Rocket pods, just dump fire rockets. And the alarm, the air lands anti-radiation missile. This is fantastic as an idea. I'm not sure how good it... I mean, I don't know if... I guess the British might have used it against the Iraqis or something. I don't know. Anyway, basically this is similar to the American HARM, the AGM-88A, I think. Yeah. But for the same purpose, I mean. But it is fired and used in a different way, because what happens is you launch it in the general direction, it goes up 40,000 feet and releases a parachute. Then it very slowly drops, and when it detects enemy radiation sources, it then fires a second rocket, a second engine or something, and then goes directly to that. It sounds fantastic. I don't know how well it works, but I guess it works. I'm talking about real life. And then we have more details about the planes, some background, and as you can see, some text. Very nice. And weapon data, basically it's what each plane can carry. And guidance, type of weapon, all that. And of course details about the plane, what it can carry in terms of hard points and weight and all that. Very, very nice. Loading difficulties, okay. Never had any loading difficulties in this game. And then of course you have the Italian part of the manual for anyone who prefers to read this in Italian. Unfortunately, I don't speak Italian. It's one of the few languages I would love to speak. Anyway, very good looking manual. Of course, it's the same artwork as the box, but yeah, I think it is really well made. Alright, now I'm gonna show you part of the game. And this is the game. Well, this is the intro screen, which normally has a music piece, a digitized music piece going on, but for some reason I cannot make it to run properly here. I don't know why. I've tried different emulators, nothing works. Yeah. Well, let's skip this. I mean, you're not missing much. I mean, the music piece is good, but nothing happens. Alright, so we start here. We can choose a new pilot. Let's do that. And let's go. Yeah, I think I should have pressed something else to change name. Whatever, it doesn't really matter. Yeah, so you can pick now which plane you're gonna fly. You can get some info on this. Basic stuff. Well, not basic stuff, but you know, important stuff, I guess. You can see it in 3D if you want. And when you are sure what plane you want to fly, you just click on select. Let's see. The F-15 Eagle, Tornado, the German one. For Phantom, the Swedish Viggen, the British Tornado, MiG-27 Flogger, and again back to F-11F. Let's go for the... oh, not the Eagle, I mean everyone has the Eagle. Let's go for the Phantom. Not many games have the Phantom. And here you can pick the enemy plane that you might encounter. Let's go with the... they're all quite good. Let's go for the Tiger 2. Let's see it in 3D. Yep. And go. Alright, we are on our first mission. A pilot name new pilot because I didn't pick a new name. I just picked a new slot. Let's continue. Said let's continue. Okay. Alright. Okay. Complexity. I don't remember this. Use most complex map. Yes, shapes. Oh, to improve graphics and all that. Alright. Designer, user missions. Designer designs missions and user mission. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's say we go from this. Yeah, okay. Select option, add target, refuel point, delete last, recon, mission text. Recon sees, for example, if you go there, or no. Area recon, target recon, okay. Target info. Let's go. Select an area, alright. Billings, whatever that is. And you immediately see in 3D representation of that part, which is quite impressive, right? You know, for 1989. Or let's see, Casper. Yeah, all the mountains and hills are like pyramids. This is nothing new. Unfortunately, that was the case with 3D flight simulators for all the 80s up till sometime in the early 90s. Mostly on the PC it started to change. Anyway, let's yeah, you can create your own missions here and save it. And now you can pick type of missions. Free flight, which is just you flying around without enemies. Covered, which is the first series of campaign missions. The others, as you can see, are locked out. You have to unlock them through playing through the covered missions. And then again, you can see we have 4 missions, but only the first one is available. As I mentioned before, you have to unlock each one. Alright, let's see, mission text. Intelligence reports indicate terrorist cell approximately 6 in number camped in mountain range 60 miles southwest of Ellsworth AFB. Believed to be carrying small arms and explosives. Dawn raid on base expected. Surrounding terrain makes commander raid non-viable option. Air attack approved. Approach area at low level and destroy camp with appropriate armament. No enemy aircraft have been sighted. Return to Ellsworth on completion and land on runway 36. Area recon, let's see. If I remember correctly, it's just after 2 mountains. Let's see, are there 2 mountains nearby? Yep, 1. And where's the other one? And 2? Yep, alright. Now let's have a look at the other one. The target. Oh, target info first. Select target for info. This one. Command tent. Okay. Target recon. Here it is. I mean, this is quite cool. You know, full 3D representation of the target with some details. This is very cool. Well, it was very cool at the time. Alright. Alright, you can see your plane. I love this picture, this screen. And how much you can carry at what hard points, and you pick your weapon and do that. It says no enemy fighters expected. However, I have found that that is not the case all the time. So I am definitely going to get some air-to-air missiles. But let's see, how am I going to deal with the tanks? Well, obviously I'm going to use Mavericks. Alright, let's put some there. And there. As you can see, not only flashes where you can place them, but you can place more than one on the same one. And look at this, if you go 3, no, actually that's not the case now. Anyway, basically it measures what you place where, and if there is a problem with weight distribution, it tells you. Well, it doesn't let you put anything more where you cannot. It's quite nice actually. Yeah. Let's see, where is no cluster bomb. Let's get some sidewinders, or as I used to call them, sidewinders. Two will do. Let's not get too much. And yes, there is an option to auto-arm. Although I found that sometimes this was not always the best, because it will give you too many damn bombs. By that I mean free fall bombs. Alright, so we start here. We are on the airstrip. We can have a look around. For example, this. I don't remember how to look around actually. Oh yeah, with the numpad. You can have a look around your plane. You can see the airfield. Right. You can see the airfield tower right ahead. And left. I'm not sure the weapon view works now. No, it doesn't work because we don't have. We also have an enemy aircraft view, but of course we don't have any enemy aircraft right now. We have the control tower view, and if we were right in the control tower, looking back to our plane, and our plane is the small dot with a little bit of white, because we are quite far away. Let's see what else. We have the rear view of our plane, the left view, the right view. Oh no, this is the top view, or map view as it is called, and you can actually zoom in and out of this, which is also so cool. So cool. How much can you zoom in? Quite well. Oh, it looks nice. It looks like an Phantom. What else? We have the track view, but I think this only works. Oh, okay, it works from here too. Good. And I'm pretty sure we can also look around, or not? No. But you can zoom in and out. Let's see how far back can you go. Still quite good. No, don't try to play this game from this view. You're gonna die. There's no question about it. This is not an arcade game. This is not Afterburner. This is a flight simulator. What else? And a view, plane view. What's that? Oh, cool. Oh yeah. RF4 Phantom in all its glory. Wings and all. Fantastic. Beautiful plane. Beautiful. Alright, let's go back to our cockpit view. Time to land. Now we have wheel brakes on, and they will remain on. Let's start the engines. Yes, I know. Go to full thrust. Release the wheels. The wheel brakes, not the wheels. We don't want to release the wheels. Yes, sound is a bit annoying. It was annoying even back in the day. I'll give you that. Alright, let's wait to get to about 200 knots, and then I'll start going up. A little bit more. Let's go up. Alright. Let's see. I think undercarriage. No. Shit, I don't remember how to pick. Is it G? Yep. Alright, the gear is up. Let's change waypoint. No, that's not it. Okay. Yeah, well, I haven't played it properly in a long while. Let's go for U. Alright, waypoint 1. HDG 265. So let's go left. You can change speeds, but there is also rudder control. I'll show you later. 295, 290, 285, 220. Alright, let's go a little bit more. Come on, 268, that's fine. Alright, I'm gonna go up to 10,000 feet. I think that will be enough. And I'll use the rudder to actually do more refined changes to course. Okay, let's go to TIX 263. We're fine there. Range 58 miles. Good. Good. Let's see. You have Afterburner. I'm going to activate them just for a second for you to see the graphics. Okay, I don't want to burn out. Reduce speed, that's good. Yes, I know, the sound effects are seriously... No, the sound effects are good, but the engine noise is terrible. Terrible. Alright, let's stop going up. There's no reason to go over 10,000. Especially since it told us to go low. Of course, 10,000 feet is not that low, but yeah. And we are at 50 miles away. That's okay. So that's it. Basically, now we're waiting to reach a target. Let's change weapon. This is the cannon, Sidewinder, and the Maverick. Good. Now I have to wait. 646. Yeah, the target is, you can see three mountains right ahead. If I remember correctly, the target is right between the two furthest away. Now, I also remember that I used to not follow this direction. Let's see, can the map view... Oh my. Yeah, no, let's go back to cockpit. Too loud. Let's see, we can change this radar range, although I mean, there's no point in making it smaller range. You can see you can go down to 3 miles, but really there's no reason to do that. You only want to reduce it when you're approaching a target close enough that you want to have a better view, more accurate view. And yeah, now the target is, as I said, between the second and the third mountain. What I'm gonna do is change course using the rudder, not the pitch control. Going right about there. Now I don't remember what's the range of the Maverick. I think it's well, at least 20 miles. So I'm gonna wait for that. Of course I can just quickly check the manual, and I'm gonna do that because I just don't remember it anymore. Yes, I think no, I'm gonna give you the full experience. I'm not going to cut anything out. Yes, this is what I used to hear all the time playing this game. And you know what? I didn't mind that much. I mean, it was annoying, but it wasn't something that you wanted to stop existing either. Alright, up to 25 miles. Alright. Just wanted to make sure I don't want to make any stupid mistakes. And to make small mistakes. Alright. Can have a look at the right side so that alright, when we pass the second mountain I'm gonna turn. A little bit more. Ah, fuck. Shit. 1 second. How can I pause the game? There is a pause with a P. 1 second. Alright, sorry about that, let's continue. That was my phone, yes. That was my ringtone, yes. Do you know the game it was from? Alright, I think we are close enough. And turn it quickly. Oops, there is a target, but I don't remember how to lock on the weapon. Backspace, okay. Wait, what? 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 Someone shot at us. I think there is an airplane here. Shit, change weapon. Yeah, there is... Shit. There is an airplane there. I think we escaped the missile. It's behind us. Yeah, how did I... What? Come on! Is it behind us? I don't know. Let's try to go behind it. Come on. Yeah, it's definitely behind us. 6 miles. Very close to us. 3 miles. Oh man. I was not expecting to fight one now. Shit. Okay. Where is it? I cannot see it. Damn. Come on, let's reduce speed. And annoyance level. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. We crashed. We actually hit each other. Well, that was okay, let's see. Planned course. Course flown. And mission report. You did not land, you destroyed 0, you shot down 1 aircraft. Alright. That was a disaster. But we can do this again. Well, I mean successfully. So let's go new mission. Phantom again, yeah, that's fine. I should have clicked on reply, right? Yeah. Anyway, I'll be more careful this time. But as you can see, even though it said no enemy fighters expected, there was still an enemy fighter. So no matter what it says, don't believe it. I'll pay more attention to my radar next time. I was just not looking because of the phone call. And just in case, let's take a couple more Sandwinders. Alright. And the Mavericks. Don't really need the Mavericks, but whatever. I mean, they are overkill, but 22 will do. Let's get more. Alright, continue. Now, this time we'll play better. Or at least I'll try to play better. Alright. Alright, let's see. Waypoint 1 at 266, range 60. Okay. 128, 140, 150, 160, 165, 70. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. And let's start going up. Alright. Gears up. Good. Now, changing weapons. Actually go for Sidewinder first. That's good. And pay closer attention to the radar this time. I'm sure you can do this. Come on. 274. Come on, come on. We can do this. Alright, that's enough. You can play this with a joystick. I'm playing this with a keyboard, but you can also play it with a joystick. And even an analog joystick if you have one. A PC, I mean. I don't think there were any analog joysticks for the Atari ST natively. Let's reduce a bit speed. This is worse. Okay, we are at 55 miles, going up, not very fast, but you don't need to go very fast. Just need to pay more attention to the radar this time. I'm sure some of you noticed the enemy on the radar before I did. 25 miles, it's fine. I still managed to avoid the first missile, which was quite good. I just didn't expect to crash onto the plane. Am I going the right? Yeah, I am. Okay. Again, I'm gonna go around 10,000 feet. Let's increase speed. Alright. When we reach 10,000 feet, I'm gonna turn left. It's 47 miles away. 9,000 feet. Alright, that's good. Alright. We're fine. Now start using the rudder to go a bit left. Let's go that way. Good. You know what the problem was? I was on the outside, not outside, but I was looking outside the plane, to see when I'm gonna pass the mountains. And of course, in that view, you don't have access to the radar. So that's what killed me. That's my excuse. Just waiting. 37 miles. Alright, I'm not going to fall for it again. Although I'm gonna have a quick look. Yeah, there's nothing there. Not yet, I mean. 34. Let's reduce speed a bit. Okay. 33 miles. No enemy planes yet. $31 miles. Still haven't reached the first mountain from the side. Alright, no planes yet, that's good. That's very good. 25, no, 28. Come on. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time on the external view for the obvious reasons. Oh! I'm not sure. Is this the land target, the ground target, or the plane? Not sure. I mean, it's close enough to be the ground target, barely. Let's see. Not sure. No, I think this is the ground target. Alright. Alright. Change weapon. Okay. Have to pick the weapon actually. To pick the target. Go on to the target, lock on it. Come on. Come on. It doesn't lock for some reason. Come on. Come on. It should be able to lock on it. Don't know why it doesn't. Well, let's fire one just in case. In a free flight mode. In a free thingy. Alright, now we can lock on it. And fire one. Can we pick the other ones a bit? The jeeps. Or whatever they were. No. Okay, let's have a look at the weapons view. That might be a bit helpful. Let's see. And let's hope there's no enemy plane around. Okay, let's go F1 again. Don't see enemy planes, okay. The missile view is heading there. Almost there. Yeah, the first one completely missed. You can see the smoke. Ground target. Mission target destroyed. That's fantastic. Alright. Change weapon. Air target. Don't think there's any target. No, there's no enemy target. Alright. Alright. Change waypoint. HDG 85, range 50. Now I hope that is not another plane, that is just the target, the ground target, but we'll find out soon enough, I guess. Alright. Remain at 80,000 feet, that's fine with me. Reduce speed. Alright. Well, that wasn't bad, was it? Managed to destroy the enemy target with 2 missiles. The first one completely missed because it was fired blindly. And we are 46 miles away from base. Okay, let's increase speed. I'm not activating the afterburners, there's no reason to do that. Let's see, control tower, can they see us? I doubt it. Yeah, they cannot. Just noticed something. Don't you think that the whatever is behind us is not really falling much back? What the fuck? Is this an air target? I'm beginning to think this is a plane. Is it? Nah, it's not a plane. Nah, it's not. Okay. I was a bit worried there, because if it was a plane... Nah, they would have shot weapons by now, fired weapons by now, so it's definitely not a plane. Alright, that is the airfield. And supposed to land on runway 36. Now I don't remember if 36 means you have to face 36, I mean 360, or it is facing 36, meaning you have to go from the north to south. Yeah. Okay, 36 means it is a runway facing north to south. However, do you land from north to south or do you land from south to north? Of course it didn't. I don't know. Shit. Well, let's go near it. I don't remember even how many runways there are there. So if there is only one... Okay, let's stop climbing. We are 36 miles away. Let's increase speed. Getting there. As you can see, there is a city to the right. .33. I'll be there in less than a minute. Or about a minute. We have plenty of fuel. Shouldn't be a problem. A minute starting now. Right, nothing on the radar. This time I think we managed to survive. Well, yeah, kind of, because we haven't landed yet, and landing is very hard. There is no ILS, which I always found very helpful in flight simulators. There's no auto landing from what I remember. I mean, you can eject from the plane, that's a quick way. But I don't remember if that counts as a successful mission or not. Shit. Oh well. I guess we'll find out. I mean, okay, let's turn a bit to the right. 83. Now, 360 is on the way up to the left. Yeah, alright, let's start reducing speed. Not speed, altitude. Okay, reduce speed as well. There is air brake. You can use air brakes if you want, but there's no point in using them now. I'm pretty sure we are on the right direction, the right heading. I mean, we're gonna turn left later. Yeah, we're getting quite close. Need to lose altitude fast if you're going to make it on the first go. Okay. $7,000. Okay, I'm gonna wait about 2,000 or 1,000 before I start turning. And of course I'm watching the HTG. When it says about I don't know, 5 or so, I'll start turning. So either altitude or both actually before I start turning. 64, 63, 60, 50. Reduce speed even more. Well, engine power, I mean. Okay. Air brakes a bit. Okay. Now what I'm doing is no way recommended, because I simply don't remember how to land properly in this game. So yeah, this is just something that I'm trying now. Let's start turning. Shit, too late? I don't know, we'll find out. 323, let's see. There it is. Turn. Okay. Okay, not bad actually. Well, kind of bad. I hope this is the airfield. Right, gears are down. We are losing speed. I know. That's normal. Let's increase speed a bit. Power. 2, 1. Alright, 180. Don't want to lose too much power, too much speed, or else I'll start falling. 170. Come on. 160. Let's increase power. Okay. Let's go a bit lower. 600 feet. 500 feet. Turn, rudder. If you try to use pitch to turn, you're gonna kill yourself. For landing, I mean. Just a little bit, perhaps. 200 feet. Okay, we're going to no. Let's not fall. Use rudder. 150. Ah shit, this is not going well. 50 feet, 40, let's, up. Okay, much better. 35, reduce speed. And almost there. Yes. Yes. Wait, how do I... will break. I did it! Yay! Oh god, I love flight simulators. I stopped buying new flight simulators when they became just a mess with DRM. And I think we're fine. Good. Now how do I actually turn the engine off? I don't know. Alright. Yep, I turned off the engines and that was it. Let's see. Planned course. Alright. Course flown. Close enough. I think it was better. Mission report. Landed on runway 36. Yes! You destroyed one of the specified targets. You shot down 0 aircraft. Good. Because last time we crashed on it to do it. And mission complete. Yay! Exit. Alright, new mission. Let's see what's next. I'm not going to play it because, you know, the video has to stop sometime. This is not a stream. Right. Oh man, this felt good. This felt good. Alright. Covered missions, yeah. Whoops. Farmhouse. Okay, let's see what it is. I don't remember. Mission text. Enemy trapped in disused farmhouse west of Rapid City. They carry with them vital weapons and supplies known to be stored in barn. Objective. Destruction of farmhouse and barn. Advise farmhouse first priority. Failure to comply will result in rapid deployment of enemy air support. Advice. Fly in low over Rapid City on initial approach to avoid enemy radar. On completion, return to Wellsworth Air Force Base and land on runway 18. Fucking awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you watched the whole thing. If you didn't, thank you for watching anyway. Whatever you watched. And yeah, you know, this could make a good Let's Play. I'll think about it. And that's it. And that was another Trusteft Retro Weekend. Have a nice day.